We're doing who is most likely to, or we are watching and playing along with who's most likely to, the Roomies edition.
Who's more likely to drop everything, like streaming and socials, to live in a different country and live a quiet life?
Who is most likely to quit streaming, move to a different country, and live a quiet life? 100% Miyoung. Here's the difference. Quit streaming, I could see Sykkuno or Miyoung for if it was like, who's just most likely to quit streaming and live a quiet life? Sykkuno or Miyoung. But as soon as it's moved to a different country, I think it's Miyoung.
3, 2, 1, go!
Oh.
We called it. 4 Miyoungs.
Who is most likely to stream for the rest of their life?
Oh.
That was a yeah, I was gonna say Leslie, because I can just imagine Leslie like speaking to like the senile Leslers at the age of 80, and she's like, "Oh, how's it going, guys? I was at the nursing home and I was ate up my pudding and then I fell over from my chair." Like, I could just see Leslie with like a walker doing an IRL stream at the nursing community with all the senile Leslers.
3, 2, 1. That's so amazing.
None. Really? I feel like none.
Wow, we really we have to pick one.
Okay.
I could also see Sykkuno, only because Sykkuno would just would just be streaming like random games for the rest of his life. I can see
We
that.
have to pick one.
Oh, they went with Sykkuno.
Yeah. Well, now I changed my answer to Leslie because she's comfy.
Who is most likely to be the best parent and why? 3,
2, 1.
Oh.
Okay, so it's Ray, Leslie, and Yvonne.
Leslie gets along with kids in Among Us VR. She'll get along with kids anywhere.
Okay, Leslie gets, yes, I will admit, Leslie, I've seen her in Among Us VR. She's great with the little kids. The problem is you can't lose little kids in Among Us VR. Leslie will lose her kids. It's not just that they need to wear air tags. I think they need, like, at that point, I'm hoping technology is good enough that like you can literally put like a tracker chip inside of your child when they're born. And then I'd agree Leslie'd probably be good.
Who's most
Rap
likely
God.
to go on the reality TV show Love Island?
I could see Ray going on it. So I think my choice is Ray, but I think the funniest one would be Sykkuno.
1.
Wait, what?
Okay, so we have 1 Yvonne. I can see that. I can't see Miyoung at all. I don't know why. I can't see Miyoung going on that at all. I can see Yvonne. Yvonne would be up there.
I could never go on a reality TV show.
I feel like they would want
Ray
Okay,
doing
so
it.
I was thinking
No,
they
I
would
could
want
never.
Ray on it the most.
Who's most likely to go a week without a shower?
Okay, let's skip this one. Fine, we'll listen to it.
Oh my god.
Okay, let's think about it. Let's think about it.
What do you mean, let's think about actual, Leslie?
You ready?
Well, I'm done thinking about
I'm done thinking about it.
I'm done thinking about it too.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm done thinking about it.
it. I'm also done thinking about it. This is
there
going to be the
he
first.
Hey, chat, who do you think it is? Who of the Roomies is most likely to go a week without a shower? I'm not getting involved. Okay, Leslers, don't try to defend her here. No. Listen. Okay, no. Pause. Leslers, you guys can talk all that good shit you want about me, but don't try to defend her on this one. She does not deserve your defense on this. She is indefensible here.
First ace.
2, 1.
First instant ace.
What do you mean?
You said the other day with your hair washing, you said you washed your hair.
Who's most likely to have an intense fetish?
Oh, these are spicy questions. I don't even know. Oh my god. Wait, they went from who's most likely to not shower a week for who's most likely to have an intense fetish? From their faces. Syke is given like a how do they know. Yvonne's thinking. Leslie looks kind of guilty. Ray doesn't look guilty or thinking about it, but Miyoung's like averting her eyes. Who amongst my house? Me, Tony, Myth, Buddha. Buddha does mention eating ass a lot. Okay, this is how I know my chat's vanilla. If you guys think that eating ass is an intense fetish, I don't know what to tell you guys. According to our polls, it's 75% me. Okay, well, furry fetish. I'm not a furry, chat. I said that if there was a gun to my head and I was given the option of living a completely vanilla life or living life as a furry, I said I'd pick life as a furry, which, you know. Anyways, all right, let's see what they voted.
Alright, 3, 2, 1.
Yvonne?
I think low key. Yours is low key. Like,
No.
I mean,
What do you
Mia's talking
think it
about
would be?
hentai a lot.
That is true.
She's been talking about a lot of hentai.
oh my god.
Oh my my God. Wait, it is Miyoung. I knew it. No, it's dude. Okay. Watching hentai doesn't make you prone to fetish, but Miyoung was like referencing some fucking, like, it's not like she wasn't referencing vanilla hentai. She's been referencing tentacle hentai for a while.
Help! Get that on video.
No one is beating up a Vaughn. All the Vaughns are beating up a Vaughn.
Wait. No, most likely to beat me up.
Actually, Yvonne would. I feel like Yvonne would be the most likely to beat Sykkuno up.
Who's most likely to have the most unread Discord messages?
This is Leslie. This is Fuslie 100%. Bro, she takes forever to respond. And I know this because I'll be like talking to Tony. I think it was even for Vegas recently. And Tony's like, yo, like Leslie like didn't like message me back. I was like, is there like everything? I'm like, nah, man, she didn't message me back. There was like one, I don't know what it was, but there was one point where I'm pretty sure all the boys were hanging out and someone brought it up that Leslie hadn't messaged them back. Like, yeah, like Leslie's dono-walled me for like a week. And I was like, yeah, she dono-walled me too. And then like Myth was like, yeah, she dono-walled. It was like all of us realizing we'd been collectively dono-walled by her. And I knew it was bad when we had like a huge crew of us that were out at dinner and Ray was like going in on Leslie being like, you never respond to my messages. It was like, oh my God, like her own roommates can't get a hold of her. So it's Leslie.
3,
you already
2,
saw Yvonne have Leslie.
I thought it was an ace.
That was almost an ace.
Who's most likely to lose their phone when they go out?
Oh my.
Leslie, bro, I don't know when it was. She was going through her purse once. I think it was like at Coachella or some shit. And she was like, oh, well, there's this. She's like, oh, there's like this phone. Oh, and then there's this. She has like 3 different phones and she's like loses them all. I'm pretty sure she has like one of those Samsung flip phones that like opens like a book. And she lost it and then bought another one and then found the old one that she just had 2 of these flipping phones.
3, 2, 1. Yeah! The Coachella incident, it was
I've seen her lose it, or think she lost a phone, buy a new phone, lose the new phone, and then find the old phone.
I think it was like day 2 or 3 of Coachella. And I'm pretty sure it was Ray's bag that Leslie was borrowing. And I remember Leslie just like coming up to a group of us and she's like, guys, I spilled chili oil all, and like her hands were just covered in this like the stuff that like you even with soap you can't wash it off. It's like her hands were just covered in this like gross chili oil. It was all over the bag and I was like, my sister in Christ, you are a mess.
Who's most likely to accidentally poison someone with their terrible cooking?
I know Miyoung can cook. I think Yvonne can cook. I'm gonna say Sykkuno.
I used to only cook for myself.
It's crazy.
Oh.
So I actually don't think. I think he kind of knows.
Ray then. I switched my answer to Ray.
Everyone got their answers?
They do.
3, 2, 1.
No way, I don't have an answer.
Thank God.
Listen,
Look, I just have.
Yes, okay, we're good.
Oh, man, there's a split here.
Oh wait, no, Leslie makes eggs.
Likely to forget to pick up their kids from school.
Leslie would be a great mom, as in like she'd be like fun, but she would 100% forget to pick up her kids. I remember the train incident where we left Miyoung at the train station. I remember, and Miyoung better not forget that either.
3,
You
2,
can't.
1.
Wait, where's me?
Oh, you picked yourself,
Yeah.
Sykkuno would not do it because he'd be in the middle of like building like a Yu-Gi-Oh deck or like, I don't know, playing late night Age of Empires, right? Like Sykkuno would forget because he's playing some game and just forget to pick up his kid.
Who's most likely to have a threesome?
Okay, now hear me out. I'm not trying to like expose my boy here, but like I'm just saying I could see it being like one of those like, you know, I don't know, ecchi animes or whatever, and it's called like Girls Aren't Into Me. It's a version of like a Sykkuno anime, like an ecchi anime where all these girls are actually into Sykkuno, but he's just like, oh, like girls aren't into 100% see him in that anime with not even like a threesome. I'm talking like there's like a room full of girls who want him. So anyways, I picked Sykkuno for this one just because I could see him and I legitimately could just see him somehow stumbling into this.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, I was tied.
Who's most likely to have an affair, but with their celebrity crush?
Oh. Okay, well.
I don't think Sykkuno because he is my celebrity. Wait, what? Sorry, Yvonne. I'm going with Yvonne, not Miyoung, not Ray. Yvonne or Leslie. But like Ray is also like I'm saying like it. Like I'm not saying that they're gonna have an affair. I'm just saying like who is actually like most likely. Like the more I think about it, it might be Ray. It might be Ray. I'm changing my answer to Ray.
3,
Some people
2,
have a celebrity
1.
crush does not mean.
When they picked Leslie because she loves Tom Holland. Oh my God. I will actually not be her friend if she were to home wreck Tom Holland and Zendaya. I love Zendaya. That couple is too wholesome.
Who's most likely to text back immediately?
Oh, this is a trick question. If we're talking about, I actually know the answer to this. I know it. None of them are good at this. Okay, there's 2. In general, it's Miyoung. This is from my experiencing having to like the times I've messaged any of them. It's Miyoung, or if it's like late at night and Sykkuno is on some binge of like a game, for instance, Yu-Gi-Oh! Sykkuno and I were messaging back and forth for like an hour last night about Yu-Gi-Oh! If it's like the right random thing, like I don't know if there's some like crazy new like or like during the Age of Empires meta we would like message about stuff. Sykkuno, if it's about some like random fucking game and it's like after midnight, 100% Sykkuno will message you back first. But I think overall it's Miyoung.
3, 2, 1.
Oh
my God! You chose Sykkuno?
I do respect.
So fast.
Who's most likely to make the first move?
Like in what
way?
In a relationship?
For a relationship.
Yeah, I agree. It's Ray.
3, 2, 1.
Actually, I kind of have 2 thoughts here.
Yeah,
I think it's Ray.
I was debating.
Okay. The 2 thoughts are
Ray
both
or
being
Yvonne makes
chosen,
sense.
right?
Yeah.
Yvonne and Ray.
Yeah.
Yvonne and Ray were both of my choices here.
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
If I like it, I go get it.
Holy shit, bro! Ray's on her fucking boss girl shit right now.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yvonne and Ray.
Who's most likely to go to a strip club on a Monday night?
Also, I'll try to give these for my roomies too. If it's my roomies, 100% Tony. For them on a Monday night, Yvonne, dude, 100% Yvonne. Yvonne like actually goes out like outside of the house. I'm only saying Yvonne because she actually touches grass. Yeah, she like goes to like clubs, bars, concerts, etc. There's no way it's Sykkuno unless the strip club has like a new like synchron deck for him to like learn from, and like unless it's like the strippers are challenging him to duels in Yu-Gi-Oh! Right now, Sykkuno cannot be bothered. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. Now, if there's some strip club, I don't know, called like, you know, the Millennium Bunny, all the strippers there like challenge you to a duel and then they take off clothes when you remove their life points. Yeah, Sykkuno will be there. Not to get them to take off their clothes. Like that, it'd be like some like kinky strip club, right? We're there and we're playing Yu-Gi-Oh! And I'm like, trying to take them life points off. I'm trying to see something. Sykkuno is just over there monologuing, not even looking at the girl, just looking at the next fucking crazy combo he can play because he wants to do his fucking monologue Yu-Gi-Oh! Shit.
3, 2, 1.
Oh!
You chose me.
Wait, I think these are wrong. Not Miyoung, not Leslie. I think Ray's the only right one. I think it'd be Yvonne.
Maybe me and Leslie are more down.
Yeah, more down.
But like,
whatever.
I don't know.
I feel like me on low-key would go to a strip club.
No.
I have never been to a strip club, chat. I will admit. I have never been to a strip club. But to be fair, and people got this wrong because there was the video of me at the it was at the Abbey. You went to a male strip club? Oh my God. See, this is how I know, despite being a Twitch streamer, I touch grass more than you guys. I didn't go to a male strip club, chat. That's called a nightclub, and those people are called dancers, commonly referred to as go-go dancers. Oftentimes, are they wearing next to nothing? Are they wearing only a thong? Yes. Do you tip your dancers like you would a stripper? Yes. Are they strippers, though? No.
Most likely to get kicked out of a club?
Sykkuno, no. Leslie would spill drinks on someone. Yvonne would get in a fight. Ray would get in a fight. I think Ray. Like, I could just see, like, if someone... Okay, here's my thought. The 5 roomies are out at a club. Here's the 2 scenarios. Scenario number 1, we get kicked out because there's a fight, and it's these 5 go in. Someone disrespects them. 100% Ray's the one who's going to fight. Someone gets kicked out. Getting too drunk, definitely not Sykkuno or Leslie. Leslie does a thing, it's her toxic trait, where when all of us are drinking, she'll be like, yeah, cheers, guys, shots. And then she'll go like, and then like throw her fucking shot behind her and won't actually drink it.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, what?
Well, I've actually been kicked out of a club before.
For what? TwitchCon? What?
I didn't look fancy enough, they told me.
Oh, that's not. They
I
didn't
think
let you in
Syke
though,
would have
right?
a really
Yeah,
big
yeah.
line and it would clog the club and then you get kicked.
Wait, Sykkuno didn't get kicked out though. He just couldn't get in, and they made him change his sweater.
Well, somebody
I got
actually
too drunk.
got wheelchaired out.
Oh,
of the
that
club.
time.
Yeah, Miyoung, I've heard this story of Miyoung. Miyoung actually got kicked out.
He got
Yeah.
wheelchaired out.
Not, she wasn't kicked out. She was like taken out.
Oh, that's not kicked out.
They
That
like to
was
call
kinda
it that I got
scary.
kicked out.
Yeah,
That was
they
like
got-
kicked
she
out.
got
That was
wheelchaired
actually
out.
Who most likely will never get married?
Who's most likely to never get married? I feel like from what they talk about, it's like Sykkuno probably. Part of this though is not like, oh, I don't think Sykkuno. Here's my reasoning for this. It's not because Sykkuno is like not going to be, find a partner or something like that. I've actually talked to Sykkuno and he and I share similar things. We don't really like the concept of marriage, right? Like marriage is a weird, like it's either way too like involved in like a state and your finances, or it's involved in like super religious ties, which like, I'm not particularly religious at all. Right. So, I feel like you can have a incredible life with a life partner and never marry them,
3, 2, 1.
Oh.
You picked 2. You picked 2.
Okay, I was leaning
I
towards
also
Yvonne.
picked you.
If
I
I had to pick one.
Maybe.
feel like Syke would totally get married.
Okay, we're right.
What do you mean?
Totally.
Yeah, I mean,
I've just seen a lot of divorce growing up. But they do have prenups.
I don't care who it is, Ray. You get a prenup. Protect your YouTube bag, queen.
Why don't you think I'm getting married?
Yeah.
If anyone,
Yeah.
if anything, I'm the guy.
Yeah, I feel like
Me. If Miyoung says, "Well, you had your chance," I want to hear what Miyoung says.
Leslie was the closest.
You're the
I thought she
closest.
wasn't.
No, Leslie was the closest.
yeah.
But she didn't.
But she's
she
like
didn't.
Oh my god, oh my god.
Who's most likely to have a divorce?
Whoa.
I mean, it runs
Oh,
in the
this
family.
is easy choice. Easy.
I think Ray's most likely to have a divorce, but it'd be in like a cool, like you make it like a dramatic, like kind of like movie style way,
We go and we
2,
explain it.
1.
I guess.
Again.
Yeah, so if I somehow got married on accident, I would immediately divorce.
I mean, on
Oh.
accident.
On accident.
I don't know how I'd get married, but if I did, it's
Oh.
going away as soon as I realize and snap out of whatever thing they blackmailed me
If
with.
you got
What
juiced
the-
on the
Who's most likely to commit a crime?
wait.
I'm gonna assume the spirit of this question is like an actual crime, and I'm gonna say Yvonne or Leslie.
3, 2, 1.
Okay. Oh,
Oh
they
my
ace.
god.
I stole tampons. Okay.
Okay, I didn't hear about that
ashamed
one.
about my
She
period.
stole $100 from her mom.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I was literally 3.
3?
Oh
Yeah,
my
I
god.
What did you want with the
My
$100 when you
I
were
wanted to
3?
give it away, and my mom literally found out because she changed me. She took my underwear and it went flying. And I was like,
Okay.
Who's most likely to be part of the Mile High Club?
Chat, you guys, well, actually, I don't know. Maybe my European viewers don't know what that is. Chat, you guys know what the Mile High Club is? Yes. It's when you have sex on an airplane. I've been in them. I am in the Mile High Club, but I was gonna say most likely of my crew besides me, Tony. Bro, I can see Tony Tony be the kind of person where I go, yo, boys, going out to Vegas for the weekend. Got the PJ at LAX, and then he'd try to, he'd riz some girl up and to fly on the PJ. That's my call. I think it's harder now. Oh, I didn't guess.
And Yvonne did it.
listen, I feel like you two might.
Yeah?
You know.
Wait, they all confidently said Leslie there.
And I don't appreciate it.
I didn't get my guess in.
We're
Okay,
gonna
here's
start
my
thinking
here's my
sometimes.
explanation. Leslie flies the most, I think. You flew like New York 3 times.
Excuse
You
me.
flew
That's true.
totally.
How many?
Who's most likely to argue with a child? Who's most likely to survive the purge?
Miyoung, 100%. Bro, Miyoung, 100%. Miyoung's fucking savage. Miyoung will kill, survive. And not just because she wants to survive, just to laugh in your face that she was able to do it. It's got to be Miyoung. I'd say Miyoung or Yvonne, because Yvonne's got that scrappy energy. Leslie dies first.
I think I would start the purge.
Bro, Ray is
I would be the
unhinged.
one turning into a zombie.
2, 1.
Oh.
Wow.
Ooh,
Okay, a lot of people saying Ray.
Yeah, you,
Okay, I think Ray's.
Oh my god, Ray has her collection of weapons. I'm a fucking idiot. I forgot about it. She has a sword collection.
Who's most likely to be a teacher's pet?
Oh.
Who's most likely to be a teacher's pet? It's Sykkuno or Leslie. Here's my take on this. Teacher's pet, Sykkuno and Leslie edition. Sykkuno is the teacher's pet totally out of his... The teacher loves Sykkuno and it seems like it, but he's like just doing... He just crushes his homework, is really great, and the teachers just love him. Like, oh my God, Sykkuno, you're just the best. And it's like, and he's like, oh, gee, thanks, Mrs. Green. Appreciate that. Meanwhile, Leslie is the teacher's pet that's like actually, yeah, so it's Leslie. It's Leslie, because she's the one who's actually like trying to manipulate and gaslight. She's like, hi, Miss Green, I packed you an apple today, and oh my gosh, can I just say your hair looks so good? And she like flowered the dude. Leslie's a manipulator, okay? She's gaslighter, manipulator. I've been saying this. I've been trying to tell listen, I don't hate the Leslers anymore. I feel for them. I'm trying to help them, and realizing that their streamer is a manipulative gaslighter. Like,
That would be another ace.
and all of her friends know it too. Watch, I'm gonna call it. They're all gonna say Leslie.
Yeah.
Now that I think about it,
2, 1.
I fucking called it. I'm gonna start a hotline called Leslers Anonymous. Have you been gaslit by your streamer? Does she do this thing where she steals your clever and funny jokes from chat and then says them on stream and pawns it off as her own witty idea? Hi, my name is blaustoise, and I'm starting Leslers Anonymous, where you can call in and tell us about the trauma of your streamer stealing your joke from chat and pawning it off as her own.
And that is the end of, what is this challenge called? Who is most likely to? That is the final episode.
That was wholesome.
Comment down below.
My question for Leslie is, have you picked out a nice nursing home for the senile Leslers yet? And this is from Miss Russian Watch My Free Show. Said, my question for Leslie is, have you picked out a nice nursing home for the senile Leslers yet? Sanus Lesler. Listen, y'all call my viewers bots. I'm just saying, you know. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed that. That was fun.